What is happening, Pump Talk Nation? Get ready, because the news cycle is absolutely wild right now, and we've got the inside scoop on all the biggest stories that you need to know. From game-changing moves in the house to unexpected departures and historic family showdowns, the world is spinning faster than ever, and we're here to break it all down for you. You absolutely cannot afford to miss these updates. They're going to shake things up. We've got mind-bending nominations, housemates questioning their entire journey, and a family reunion on the football field that's making history. Stick around, because this is the kind of news that defines the season, and you're getting it first, right here. Don't go anywhere. You're about to be plugged into the pulse of what matters most. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a beat. History made in the house. This week in Big Brother 27 has been nothing short of explosive, marked by a move so rare it's already etched into the game's annals. Keanu Soto, the current head of household, executed a triple nomination, a strategic maneuver that has sent shockwaves through the house and left everyone on the edge of their seats. This bold play, rarely seen in the intense world of Big Brother, immediately put alliances to the test and sparked widespread speculation about loyalty and future game dynamics. The contestants are in a state of high alert, with relationships and trust being reevaluated with every passing moment. The stakes were amplified when the veto competition unfolded, a crucial turning point that dramatically altered the nomination landscape. With the veto power at play, Keanu was faced with the challenging task of naming a replacement nominee, a decision that further destabilized the already tense atmosphere within the house. This sequence of events has created a palpable sense of uncertainty, leaving no houseguest feeling truly secure. The fallout from the veto ceremony has been intense, dividing the house into distinct camps. Some houseguests perceive Soto's strategic choices as a betrayal of trust, while others admire the audacious gameplay that could potentially reshape the remainder of the season. This division highlights the high-stakes nature of the game, where every decision carries significant weight, and emotions are running exceptionally high as the critical eviction night approaches. The strategic depth introduced by Soto's actions means that nearly every player is now in a vulnerable position, embodying the season's overarching theme of embracing the unexpected. Soto's triple nomination is not just a strategic play, it's a historic moment in Big Brother 27. As noted by various sources, this aggressive tactic by an HOH is unprecedented for the season, signaling an acceleration towards intense competition and potential house warfare. For the players, this means that established alliances are more fragile than ever, and shifting loyalties are almost a certainty. The game has become a volatile environment where trust is a commodity and survival depends on adaptability. As eviction night draws nearer, the only predictable element is the unpredictability itself. The ultimate success or failure of Soto's gamble remains to be seen, but his influence on Week 8 has undeniably altered the trajectory of the entire season. It serves as a potent reminder that in the high-stakes world of Big Brother, audacious strategies are not only possible, but can become game-defining moments. The season is heating up, and the question on everyone's mind is whether this bold move will cement Keanu's legacy or lead to his downfall. Stay tuned as the drama unfolds and the house's fate is decided. Big Brother continues to prove that in this game, no strategy is too bold, and no one is ever truly safe. The audience is captivated by the unfolding events, eager to witness the consequences of these unprecedented nominations and the ensuing strategic battles. Hold on tight, because the twists are far from over. Next up, we dive into a housemate who's questioning their entire Big Brother journey. A housemate's crisis of faith. In a surprising turn of events within the Big Brother Naija Season 10 house, housemate Faith, a medical doctor by profession, is reportedly contemplating a voluntary exit, expressing profound dissatisfaction with his experience and branding his time on the show as a waste of time. This revelation emerged during a candid conversation with fellow housemate Joanna in the garden on Friday, where Faith openly shared his deep-seated frustrations and growing doubts about his continued participation. When Joanna probed the reasons behind his presence, Faith responded with palpable exasperation, exclaiming, "I am here because someone F. King told me to sign up for this SH." He further elaborated on his desire to leave, stating, "I want to F-king leave. This is a waste of my time. What am I doing here?" His sentiments were met with a measured response from Joanna, but Faith remained insistent, emphasizing the seriousness of his consideration. "I know you don't believe me, but I'm seriously considering it." Faith's decision appears to be influenced by his research into the show's impact on contestants' careers. He cited findings that suggest the average time required to achieve a significant career boost from Big Brother Naija is approximately 5.5 weeks. Having already completed 5 weeks in the house, Faith seems to be evaluating his investment against the potential returns, leading to his current state of disillusionment. This introspection highlights the calculated risks contestants take when entering such a high-profile reality show. Adding to the pressure, Faith was initially nominated for eviction this week. However, a fortunate twist of fate occurred when the head of house, Ruby, drew a note that nullified all nominations, offering Faith a temporary reprieve. Despite this reprieve from potential elimination, his resolve to consider a voluntary departure remains unshaken. "Honestly, I'm thinking about it seriously," he admitted, underscoring the immense psychological strain and pressure that many housemates endure away from the public eye. The glamorous facade of reality television often conceals the underlying anxiety and personal challenges faced by its participants. This potential exit introduces another layer of drama to the ongoing season. Viewers are now speculating whether Faith will indeed choose to leave in the coming days, or if he will persevere through the challenges to maximize his chances of a career breakthrough. His frankness has ignited a lively debate online, with fans and commentators weighing in on whether an early departure is a strategic masterstroke or a squandered opportunity. The show's rules do permit voluntary exits, meaning Faith has the agency to leave if he feels it's the right decision for him. For now, the internal dynamics of the house continue to be a focal point, with everyone keenly observing Faith's next move. His contemplation of leaving adds a compelling narrative thread, raising questions about the true cost of fame and the pressures of the reality TV environment. But the drama doesn't stop there. We're heading to the gridiron for a unique family face-off. Next, we're talking about a historic first on the college football field. Brotherly battle on the field. In a moment destined for the history books, two brothers, Tyler and Jesse Miller, found themselves on opposing sides of a college football game, marking the sole instance of siblings from Greene County High School competing against each other at the NCAA Division I level. The highly anticipated matchup took place at Jack Tri Stadium in Ames, where Tyler's Iowa State University teammates secured a decisive victory over Jesse's University of South Dakota Coyotes, with a final score of 55-7. Tyler, a 2020 graduate and a starting offensive tackle for Iowa State, faced off against Jesse, a 2023 graduate and current tight end for South Dakota. This unique encounter between brothers created a memorable occasion for the Miller family and their community. The game itself saw Tyler's Iowa State offense demonstrate a dominant performance, scoring 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals within their first 5 possessions in the first half. The team continued its strong offensive showing throughout the second half, accumulating a total of 529 yards for the game. This offensive prowess underscored Iowa State's strong start to the season, bringing their record to 2-0, while South Dakota's record fell to 0-1. On the field, Jesse was a significant presence for the Coyotes, often playing with multiple tight ends, and was on the field for the vast majority of offensive snaps. This game also marked a personal milestone for Jesse, as he recorded his first career pass reception, gaining 3 yards. His participation and achievement, even in a losing effort, added a personal victory to the family's historic day. The Miller family capitalized on the occasion by selling Miller Time shirts, with proceeds benefiting the Greene County High School football program. These shirts became a symbol of family pride and community support. Adding to the national attention, Grandma Marlene Miller was featured on Fox's broadcast during a late third-quarter commercial break. Wearing a Miller Time shirt with Grandma emblazoned on the back, she was clearly visible to viewers, highlighting the family's enthusiastic support and the broader community's involvement in celebrating this unique event. The game not only provided a thrilling athletic contest, but also served as a heartwarming display of family unity and community spirit. The Miller brothers' journey to this point, culminating in this historic on-field confrontation, is a testament to their dedication and passion for the sport. The event resonated beyond the immediate football community, capturing the attention of local media and even national sports broadcasters, further cementing the significance of this brotherly duel. Now, let's dive back into the Big Brother house for the fallout from the veto competition. Get ready for the emotional roller coaster that followed this pivotal game moment. Veto victory sparks house chaos. Keanu Soto's commanding presence as head of household in Big Brother 27 continues to be a catalyst for intense drama and emotional turmoil, with the latest veto competition proving to be no exception. Following Soto's shocking triple nomination, which included Mickey Lee, Vince Panero, and Morgan Pope, the stakes were incredibly high for the veto competition. Vince, in particular, had made desperate pleas for mercy, but Soto's strategic decision set the stage for a high-stakes showdown, particularly for the Judges' Alliance, comprising Vince, Morgan, Ashley Hollies, Rachel Riley, and Will Williams, who were desperately trying to maintain their control over the game. The competition saw Kelly Jorgensen and Lauren Doming selected to play for the veto. As Keanu anticipated the possibility of needing to name a replacement nominee, Morgan delivered a crucial performance, securing her first competition win of the season at a moment when it mattered most. This victory immediately sent Vince into a state of distress as he watched his game potentially slip away. Overwhelmed with regret, he lamented not taking the opportunity to backdoor Rachel earlier. Even Keanu seemed to reconsider his position, expressing a desire to keep Vince in the game and even devising a plan to persuade Morgan to use her veto to save Vince instead of herself. However, despite Morgan acknowledging her desire to play the game with Vince, the likelihood of her forfeiting her own veto protection appeared minimal. The emotional fallout was palpable, with Vince descending into what was described as tantrum territory. The dynamics within the house became increasingly complex as Keanu navigated the aftermath. He assured Rachel that she was safe from the block, leading Rachel to suggest Lauren as a replacement nominee. In a characteristic move, Keanu immediately shared this information with Vince and Lauren, inadvertently revealing Rachel's strategy and highlighting his difficulty in keeping secrets, even from his allies. Meanwhile, Ava expressed a clear intention to target Mickey for eviction, a move that, unbeknownst to her, would inadvertently benefit the Judges' Alliance. This situation also raised questions about the Judges' Alliance's cohesion, particularly given Vince's apparent frustration with Rachel's continued presence in the game. Reports suggested that Keanu was leaning towards nominating Ashley as the replacement nominee, with the intention of seeing her evicted before the jury phase. However, Keanu's strategic reads on the house dynamics have often been inaccurate in the past, despite his entertaining gameplay. Ashley might possess enough support among the housemates to secure her safety, making Keanu's predictions uncertain. The veto episodes airing on Wednesday and the subsequent live episode on Thursday were anticipated to reveal the full consequences of these intricate gameplay maneuvers and the emotional toll they took on the contestants. The interactions between Morgan and Vince also drew attention, with some house guests, including Ava, finding their behavior peculiar. The complex web of alliances, betrayals, and emotional reactions created a compelling narrative, showcasing the intense psychological pressure of the Big Brother environment. The decisions made in this week's veto competition have irrevocably altered the game's landscape, ensuring that the coming days will be filled with further strategic maneuvering and heightened emotional stakes. And that wraps up our deep dives for today. But before you go, let's quickly recap the biggest moments. What a packed show! We saw historic nominations in Big Brother, a housemate contemplating quitting the game, brothers facing off on the football field, and massive veto competition fallout. Don't miss a moment of the action, make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below, and follow us on all our socials so you're always in the know. We'll see you next time.